Sony have just announced, to my surprise, a little bit, Uncharted 2 movie. So, just while I'm getting this story up, Badger, I know you're a big gamer. I am casual gamer at the very best. Uncharted, are you a fan of the game franchise, first and foremost? And Uncharted, the movie with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, were you a fan?
Well, I am a fan of the games. I've played 2 to 4. Those are the ones I played. I didn't play the first one. But yeah, I liked them a lot. I wasn't crazy for them like everyone else, but most of the action stuff was just okay. But the big epic set pieces and chase scenes were exquisite, like just exceptional. And I was looking forward to the movie. Well, I haven't watched it because I couldn't freaking believe how much they were screwing up with it. I was looking at it like, look, this just looks like every generic Indiana Jones ripoff. I don't know if I can buy into this. Then I saw the reviews and I was like, wait, you mean I was right? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not. I did see the Paul would definitely know what I'm talking about. The short film on YouTube. The short film. Yeah,
Nathan Fillion.
Fuck,
that's awesome.
That was exquisite. I didn't even know about this Uncharted film, the sequel, until the day. I was literally watching that short film like 2 days ago, just because it popped into my head. I wanted to watch it again. It's still funny as hell. It's just brilliant. That's how you do it. And somehow a little short film that was pretty much a fan-made short film is apparently infinitely better than this movie with Tom Holland. The casting is ridiculous. I don't know why they thought that makes sense. I don't know. Could you imagine Jean-Claude Van Damme as Joel in Last of Us? It's like that to me. It's like, what do you mean? Like, you're just thinking too far outside the box. I'm sorry, Mark Wahlberg just gets stuffed, and the same with Tom Holland. As much as I love those guys, this is miscasted like fuck. It all looks so generic. I stayed away from it. I'm not interested. And considering all the reviews, I have no idea how they got the funding to do a second one. But whatever. Hopefully it learns from the mistakes of the first one. But I've got no hope, nor am I in a rush to see that first film at all. I'm really not fussed. So yeah, that's it.
Paul, how are we feeling about Uncharted, mate?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the video games. Played them all numerous times. The first movie, it's weird. I didn't mind it, but I went into it sort of low expectations. Because the thing with Uncharted as a franchise, it is a Indiana Jones / Tomb Raider ripoff. That is what it is. That's what it was birthed from. But they managed to make it better than Tomb Raider in my eyes. The games, that is. And what the games can do is you are immersed as an archaeologist. You're in them worlds, you're finding the treasures, that's you controlling it. You're going through locations, beautiful locations, because Naughty Dog's art design is just fucking crazy. You're invested in the set pieces, so it's in part you're in your own Indiana Jones movie playing these games. When you're watching a movie of that, you are watching an Indiana Jones rip-off movie. You've got no sort of investment in it. You've got no involvement in it. You're just watching a movie, and you're like, "This is just an Indiana Jones rip-off."
It's a good point, man. It's a good point. It's hard to know where to draw the line. Yeah.
Yeah. But I like Indiana Jones movies and I like adventure movies. So coming out of it, I didn't mind it. Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, whilst they were extremely 100% miscast, their chemistry together in the film was quite good.
Yeah,
I believe they had the same chemistry that Nathan Drake and Sully have in the games. I just didn't believe they were them characters. Weirdly, what's her name? Who plays Chloe in it? Sophie Taylor or something. That was perfect casting. That looked like it was ripped straight from the game, her character. Everyone else in the film was fine. I thought the story itself was okay. It was fine. The problem with Uncharted is since then we've had The Last of Us, which is, it's a Sony product and it's a Sony game, and they've made an average movie with Uncharted, and they've made an absolute incredible show with The Last of Us, and they're both two Naughty Dog IPs. So I thought after Uncharted come out to average reviews, I don't think it did amazing at the box office. I would have thought they would have gone back to the drawing board a few years down the line, maybe convert it into a TV series or something. But no, they're doing a sequel to it, and they teed it up for a sequel at the end of the first one. I just didn't think we would get it. The same cast. I don't know. I'm not excited for it. I will probably watch it because I'm a fan of the games and I'm a fan of video games, and I will probably check it out. But yeah, I think it's crazy that I honestly didn't think we'd get it. I didn't think it did well enough for them to warrant doing a sequel. So I'm intrigued to see. But like Badger said, hopefully they can learn from the mistakes of the first one and give us a proper banging adventure movie. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. For me, when it comes to this one, you call this film Uncharted 1, sorry. You call that film something else. You give these two characters different names and you've got a little banger on your hands. 100%. The fact that it's affiliated with the Uncharted IP, when, like Badger was saying, you've got that awesome short on YouTube with Nathan Fillion, who is, it's very sad for me because I imagine this guy was well aware of this role for a long time. And he was like, yeah, this is definitely going to be coming on my lap at some point, because why wouldn't it? I am the doppelganger of this character. He's got the same sort of quips as what is it Nathan Drake has. Like, being a casual gamer, I've played none of them up until 4, but have completed, is that a Thief's End, if I'm not mistaken? A Thief's End, completed that. What a game. So good. Story's great in it, characters are awesome. But yeah, man, Tom Holland just isn't it for me. Not this character anyway. He's way too young. If I'm looking at this, I'm looking at Mark Wahlberg's actually Nathan Drake with his younger nephew. Whatever it is. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work for me, that whatsoever. Yeah, give him a bloody tash in the next one, whatever. It's still not going to work for me. Sorry. Paul did make a good point, though, that their chemistry is very much likened to the game. So you can sort of get past that point. And the other point I just want to make before I pass this on is that you're right. Total rip-off of Indiana Jones, right? But when I saw the first Uncharted movie, I hadn't seen at that point Dial of Destiny. Dial of Destiny broke my little mind, along with Crystal Skull, right? So both them two films in that particular franchise has put the lid on it. I don't want any more Indiana Jones. I'm all right. But I will, I'll factor in that Tom Holland's got a lot of years to give and stuff like that. He could definitely grow into this character. Yeah. And this can be our, other gateway drug in Indiana Jones adventure sort of movies, the Mummy sort of adventure vibes and whatnot.
Bring them back, man.
Yeah, bring them back.
Bring all them back, man. Yeah, I love all that shit.
I just need Brendan Fraser to come back in The Mummy. Just give it to us. Stop fucking around, man.
FYI to the audience, both those Indiana Jones films are a hell of a lot better than this Uncharted film.
Oh really? I haven't seen Dial of Destiny yet. I haven't seen it yet.
Quickly as well, the box office for Uncharted worldwide was 407 million on a budget of 120 million. So it did make enough from some sequel, I suppose.
Okay. Damn, that did a lot better than I expected then. Shit. Okay, that explains why we're getting a second one then. Fair enough.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I will watch this second one. I just can't see me watching this one in the cinema. But we'll see. We'll see.
Just a dead quick question, because I haven't seen the film, just real quick. In the short film, they nailed Nathan Drake big time. With the quips and all that. That scene where he's with the little guy, the little hench guy, and he's kicking his ass, and then he grabs him by the head, hey, stop it, trying to stop him like a dog. Is that in the film? Is stuff like that in the Tom Holland film? anything that resembles Nathan Drake. 'Cause it just looks like a different character. It looks like Tom Holland. That's it.
No, like I said, their chemistry together is on fire when they're quipping off each other. But that's just, to me, Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg quipping off. I don't see any resemblance to Nathan Drake. It's not until Tom Holland's, well, I was going to say Tom Holland's character. It's not until Nathan Drake puts on the Nathan Drake costume in the final act, I'm like, yeah, that's sort of now Nathan Drake, but like it's still not. You know, when Sully gets his fucking Hawaiian shirt on and shit, like, I'm like,
oh god, I haven't even seen it, and it's making.
I did like the Nolan North cameo in it, who does the voice acting motion capture.
I didn't know
for Nathan Drake. Yeah, he has a small. He plays like a hotel guest or something in it.
Okay.
It's like a small cameo. He like has a little quip with Tom Holland's Nathan Drake. Yeah.
Damn, that was a shame because all the clips I've seen of it, I'm like, is this really supposed to be Nathan Drake? Because it doesn't look like it to me. So I guess not. Damn, no wonder loads of people were pissed. Oh, well.
I think it was just a case of like, we want longevity in the franchise. We don't really want to cast a 37-year-old Nathan Drake, but like, you know, I think he's still.
I can think of a million other actors. You know, I don't know, like Stephen Amell or someone like a young guy or somewhat like. I just don't. Tom Holland was not. I really like Tom Holland as well, but that was a bad casting choice, man. Yeah, I don't know where that come from. I'm presuming it was off the hype of Spider-Man. That's what everyone was saying.
That's the problem, though, isn't it? You can't be playing two simultaneous massive IP characters at the same time. It just won't work. It won't work unless they're totally two different characters. But you've got a quippy Spider-Man and a quippy Nathan.